Hey guys, today we're going to talk about objections. It's something that is going to happen. It's part of being in this business, being in any business, really. You're going to be told no. That's just part of it. And I want to equip you with the tools to get over it, not only just on a personal level, but also how to move beyond it in your business and not let it kind of paralyze you before you even get started, or as you go along. Some no's might sting more than others, and that's okay. That's just part of it. But I want to really help you kind of zero in on what you can do to get beyond the most common objections, and to think about it like making objections that come up part of the best part of the conversation that you're having with somebody. Because again, if you're really passionate about coaching and about these products, about Shakeology, about the workouts, then a lot of these objections can be overcome just by your passion and your drive and your why for doing this. And as you take time to explain that to somebody, a lot of times it changes their mind about things. It doesn't mean that you're trying to convince somebody and pull somebody along, but you're just sharing your story and why you love the product so much. And a lot of times that's enough to make somebody go, okay, fine, I'll try it. So learn to use any objections you come across as the best part of the conversation. And today I'm going to go over the top 3 objections that I get and kind of what I do to go beyond that. And of course, if you're talking to somebody and they're not getting past it, you just have to accept that and move on. And a lot of times a no just means not right now. They're not ready. Maybe they need to watch you longer and make sure you're really in this, make sure it's really working for you. Maybe they're skeptical like I was about the workouts. They're skeptical about Shakeology. Or maybe you're talking to them about joining your team and they're skeptical about being part of the business. That's okay. All you do is be true to what you have to offer and be passionate about it and share. So let's talk about the biggest objection that I get, which is cost. We all know that Shakeology is one of the more expensive meal replacement shakes out on the market. So that can be a big deal to people. I get people tell me all the time, well, I can get such and such at Costco for $30, or I can get such and such at GNC, or, I tried this or that. And that's okay. What it came down to for me personally is the ingredients and how it made me feel. So what I like to do when people tell me that they think it's too expensive is the feel, felt, found method. So what I'll say is, you know what? I totally know how you feel. When I first heard about Shakeology and the workouts, I felt like, oh my goodness, I am not going to spend that much on a shake that I drink every day. But I found that once I gave it a try, it really did give me more energy. It really did make me feel better in my day. It really has helped my immune system. I don't get sick nearly as much as I used to. I found that it gives me energy to power through my day. And not only that, it's my one brainless meal a day. In my busy day as a mom with 3 kids, I know that one meal a day is going to be spot on. It gives me the proper nutrition I need. It's like going to the salad bar multiple times. So when you're talking about cost and somebody can't get beyond the overall sticker price of what Shakeology costs a month, one thing I like to talk about is putting an analogy like Costco. So you go to Costco, right, and you buy in bulk. Well, you're buying 30 meals at one time when you buy Shakeology. So really driving home the point with people that it's not a protein drink. It's not like a post-workout drink. It's a meal. It's a complete meal. And it really boils down to about $4 a shake, which is cheaper than a lot of different drinks you can get at Starbucks. It's cheaper than what any other meal that has that nutritional value in it. You cannot compare it to anything else. So that's how I like to talk about it, because that's truly how I feel about it. And that really helps people kind of see beyond just the sticker price. And again, you're not trying to convince them. You're just sharing what you have felt from it and what it's done for you and that you believe in it. And then it's up to them to decide. This second objection that I get a lot is, oh, cool. Well, I just found out that I could get Pio on Amazon for much cheaper than buying it from you. Why should I buy it from you? Or they won't even say, why should I buy it from you? They just go ahead and buy it on Amazon, and then all of a sudden they want to be in your challenge group. For me personally, I still let those people in my challenge groups because my number one goal is to help people get results. And so I don't require that they purchase it from me, and I don't make a big deal out of it if they don't. My heart is really in this to help people. So if they found it cheaper on Amazon and then they come to me and still want to be in my group, that's okay. And that's up to you to decide how you want to run your groups. But the other thing I can say is that's a time that you, like a teachable moment, if you will, taking from my parenting classes, where you can tell somebody why it's more valuable to purchase a challenge pack, or why it's more valuable to purchase from you if maybe they saw that it's cheaper on Amazon or eBay or whatever, but maybe they haven't purchased it yet. You can let them know about the challenge packs. Challenge packs are only available through a coach. So if they want to save money on Shakeology and a workout combined, the challenge pack is the way to go, and they have to get it from you as a coach or somebody who is a coach. And as a coach, you are adding value to them daily through your challenge group. Like I said, I still let them in my challenge group, but before we get to that step, I like to let them know what I can offer as a coach. And a lot of times just letting them know that makes them go, okay, I'd rather purchase it through you. And I appreciate that, and I think they appreciate that. One thing that I learned from way before I became a coach, but just from doing T25, my first round, was the missing link with at-home workouts is accountability. If you buy something off an infomercial and you try to do it in your own living room and keep yourself accountable and in the game and on track every day, that's hard to do. And that is why we are coaches. That is where we come in. We come in to help people get the results from these programs that they can do at home on their own time. So that is what you need to share with people when they say that they can get it cheaper somewhere else. Is it a bummer that people still go and buy from there? Yes, but don't let it get to you. You can decide if they can be in your group or not, but either way, I would definitely explain to them the whole idea about the challenge pack and Shakeology and how you can help them as a coach. The other thing that I get, a couple more things, that they get from purchasing through a coach rather than Amazon or eBay is prizes from Beachbody. So they can submit and be part of the challenge at the end where they can submit the results for a free t-shirt or tank top, and even cash prizes. So you can let them know that, and that has to be purchased through a coach to be able to enter those Beachbody contests. Also, they can get 30 days free of Beachbody On Demand so that they can stream their workouts. That's only available through a coach. And the last thing is, anytime somebody purchases a challenge pack, they get a bonus workout from that program that's only available through a coach. So there's definitely perks that you can let people know that maybe you could find it cheaper somewhere else, but you're going to get so much more bang for your buck by working with you and purchasing it through your site. And the third thing that I get a lot is, why is Shakeology so much more expensive? So I kind of talked about it a little bit already, and how you can compare it to Starbucks and all these things that people purchase all the time without even thinking about it, but they're not purchasing 30 Starbucks drinks once a month at one time, right? So they don't see the cost there all in one shebang like you do with Shakeology. But just talking about how Shakeology is so such a notch up, in my opinion, from the other shakes that are on the market. And when you compare nutrition facts versus nutrition facts from other meal replacement shakes, that the proof is in the pudding right there. And so a lot of times that's what I'll do. If somebody has multiple questions about why is it so expensive, I go straight to the ingredients, and I talk about how it's made of all whole foods, plant derivative, and it's free from chemicals and fillers, and there's no GMOs, and there's no added sugar, and all these things that are really important to our bodies. And I really talk about how most of the other shakes out there do have a lot of preservatives and fillers and chemicals in them that Shakeology does not. So it's more important to me that I spend a little bit more to get a better quality product, and that is what Shakeology is. So again, don't let these things stop you. Don't let them get to you. Like I said, you're going to hear no, and you're going to hear these objections a lot. So just learn how to talk about what you have to offer, and it'll be okay. And some people will then turn around and say yes, and some people won't, and that's okay. And a lot of times a no just means not right now. So just continue to do what you're doing. Write those people down so that you can follow up with them, because maybe in a couple months, if you go back and say, hey, I know we talked about Shakeology in the past, or I know we talked about the 21-day fix challenge pack in the past. I have another group starting up. Would you like to join this time around? Maybe by then it'll be a yes. You never know. So just continue to invite, expand your network so that you're constantly talking to new people about the products and about the coaching opportunity, and you'll get better with dealing with these objections the more that they come along. All right, that's all I have for you today. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.